diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. The Terrapins will kick it away first. Fielded in the end zone, it's Lab. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Clemson's offense will get the first swing of the game. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45, out of bounds at the 47, and a big run there. The Tigers had this offense rolling. Looking downfield on first down. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now facing 2nd and long after the defense came up with that sack. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Poe. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the grab, it's Poe. He gets it into enemy territory, but not quite enough for the first down. It'll be 4th down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. So Maryland's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of ballers, David, who take pride in what they do.
Man, I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games with physicality, and they lean on all the big fellas.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Great place to start for this offense. From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped behind the line, he'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll leave it with him. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quickly complete. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams.
Turning it on! He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. He finds a soft spot in the middle. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Got the quick pass. And the tackle is made, but there has been a flag thrown.
Pass interference.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. Lowers those pads. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And wings it incomplete.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
They'll wrap him up and bring him down, and that's how we'll wrap up the 1st quarter. We've reached the break. Clemson has the lead, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. So 1st down here as they go back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Working that left side now. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic.
And here's the 3rd interception of the night.
And once the QB left the pocket, it felt like he was locking in on his dude, his playmaker out wide. I think the defense knew it too. Nice job taking the big playmaker away, breaking on the football, and going making a big INT for this defense.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. The short hands, it's Lamb. He works his way to the 21-yard line, not enough to pick up the 1st down. Hunt is in the air. Now on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They've just self-destructed too many times so far already with 3 interceptions in the game. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. They're throwing for it on fourth down. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. From the gun, the ground game. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Fires to the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's straight. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Clemson jumps to the line. To the air on first down. Finds his big tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Terrapins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get the first through the air. Makes the grab on the right. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. He lets it fly. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! Lining up for the point after and the lead. And the extra point puts them on top by 1.
One of the reasons this this offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Lamb. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Here's the pressure. Trying to make magic with his feet. Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice, just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Has to uncork this one off his back foot. Holds it in on the left. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Maryland!
And that's a deflating end for this defense to the first half. You're trying to hold them to at least a field goal attempt, make the clock maybe run out, use it against them. They couldn't do it. They couldn't stop this offense, and that quarterback just delivered and took the momentum in this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. The give to the back. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Rudolph. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Poe. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Back to throw, time running short in the half. They get to him as he throws. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. And the Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Under fire. He's going to take off. Another incompletion on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin him back deep in their own end. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Wants to throw on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. He's not afraid to go deep. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down. Looking downfield on first down. He'll take another shot here. Touchdown, Terrapins! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Well, I don't know if there was a lot of question with respect to who that ball was going to be going to. This quarterback knows who his best playmaker is, and on the final play of the first half, he was looking him up. It wasn't going to be easy, but they were able to execute, get on the same page, score the touchdown, and they've got the lead.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
Wide receiver comes in motion.
And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the...
Pulls it in on the right. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Oh, they dial up on second and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Fires one high and deep. Snags it inside the 20. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. And the Terrapins will line it up on 1st and 10. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls in.
They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Just keep slinging it. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Maryland! Fit it in the window for the score. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. And the extra point splits the uprights. It's 28-13. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot. He's on.
There he goes. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Clemson is quick to the line.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
I don't like the play call. You're down this much against the best run defense in the entire country. You're just smashing your face against the wall. You're not going to get it done. To win this game, you're going to have to throw the ball to get back in.
With the catch, it's Lamb.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Got it set up on the outside. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Tigers are flying down the field. To the air on first down. It's complete to the right. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guys. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
The Tigers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. Needs it to keep this drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Takes the easy completion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Terrapins are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Complete to the left. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's got an open man. Racing down the left side. At the 30. The tag. Touchdown, Terrapins. And the beatdown has ensued.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Ball State is currently ahead in this one, but let's remember, this program has just one bowl win all time, so nothing is a given in Muncie. They're up by a field goal over Duke. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 Clash of the Titans, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, wants to toss it. Pulls it in, it's Poe. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Fires to the big fella. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. Clemson will send the punt team out. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And the returner will be dragged down. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line. So after the huge chunk play, they've got it 1st and goal from the 10. Snagged out of the air. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Gets the back moving. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. He'll do it himself on the draw. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Touchdown, Maryland! Quick strike through the air for the score. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
Receivers do this every day, all day. Throw it up. I will go get it. I will stay in bounds. Nice job knowing where he was at on the field to get that foot in bounds, to get the big touchdown for this offense.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea... Picked off! What a play to set him up!
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh... Touchdown, Terrapins! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. It's caught. Tackle is made at the 23. Let's call it a 5-yard pickup. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's a heat. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And this defense, they got their ears pinned back. They know exactly what time it is with the big lead in the 4th quarter. They've already got a bunch of sacks on the day today, and they're looking for more.
Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Finds his man down the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute them.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. And the Terrapins are facing 3rd and inches. It's complete to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
So look at this. They're sending out the kicker to try a long. He needed a little late boost from the crossbar, but he gets it to go through. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Leaves it with the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? 3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Under fire. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Hunt is on its way. Takes it on the return. Makes a move. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not...
And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Lamb. They'll get the first down, it's spotted on the 49.